So again, thank you for coming in again. 67% voting for Senator Savina, and again, most of the people never heard of your opponents, and it's not because of money, it's because you're doing a lot of things that you did over the years. It's like I would call public record. And again, door of our club is literally open. I like a story about Margarita's election. Margarita Kagan's door is always open. So door of this club is always open. People coming from Staten Island, from what I know. Sometimes people like no party affiliation coming. Sometimes people coming Republicans. Sometimes people coming, from everywhere. We accept everybody until the point the person is starting saying, "Oh, my neighbor is wrong," and throw him out or throw her out. I just watched today in New York 1, someone posted in Queens, all over the places, sign. It is your civic duty to report illegal immigrants to ICE. You have to call and report illegal immigrants twice, all over Queens. I think it's wrong. Because again, what they're encouraging, they want people to report to their neighbors, and before you're learning, famous story with this guy who brought pizza to Fort Hamilton military base, and now we know that all courts and federal government and everybody saying, let him stay, it's okay, it's fine. But before, he spent almost 2 months in jail, before everything was resolved and they learned about his situation, So I would not encourage you to report on your neighbors unless you know that someone is terrorist, someone is just bought semi-automatic weapon and planning to go to school like it happened in Parkland, Florida, or something like this. Otherwise, everybody is welcome in this club and everybody is welcome in America. If you have good intentions, you're welcome, So this is the whole point. So Steven is very patient. Assemblyman Steven Simrovitz, he came first time to our club. And hopefully it's not the last time. So Assemblyman Steven Simrovitz did not have primaries on September 13th, but he actively supported Margarita Kagan, actively supported our club. We did a joint petitions we collected because of you. More than 3,100 signatures we collected, so that was very, very helpful. So, I wanted to give a chance to Assemblyman Steven Simrovitz to say a few words. Our district is the same. It's still 45th Assembly District. Please.
Thank you very much, and good evening, everyone. First, congratulations, Margarita and Ari, for a great race. It was amazing what you were able to do with the help of everyone here. It was a true victory. And everyone worked really very, very hard. It's interesting, when I walked into the room, the reaction that I got from people was like, whoa. I heard you loud and clear. What is he doing here?
Well.
But let me tell you why I'm here. Several months ago, 2 leaders of this community, Councilman Mark Traeger and Senator Diane Savino, came to me and said, it's time. It's absolutely time for the Bay Democratic Club, led by Margarita and Ari and you, to get together, to work together for the betterment of the community. And there was a meeting here that the councilman was at. It was an interesting meeting, to say the very least. There was some give and take. But at the very end, we shook hands and we said that we agree it's time that we work together for the betterment of the community. And the example of Margarita's race is a perfect example of that. And we will continue to do that for the future. And I personally thank the councilman and the senator for what they did to get us to this point
I need to mention one more person who is not here tonight and who is the owner of this great radio station. For people who don't know, this is a studio here. This is a community room of Davidson Radio. It's a Russian television network of America, has a studio on the first floor. We're talking about Gregory Davidson, who was generous enough from the very beginning to open his community room for a nominal price, I would say, because in this neighborhood is very hot real estate, very expensive. So he gave us a chance to be at home here. And of course, Gregory Davidson was also instrumental in this meeting and played a huge role. He's one of the great leaders in our community. So, talking about give and take.
Well, that's what the give and take was with. Okay, so, but I think what's important, though, is that we continue this in the future. The November general election is really very, very important. That again, we all work together and make sure that our democratic colleagues, that the people who may Democrats support are actually those who are elected. So it's something that we will continue to work together on. Ari, I thank you for everything that you do for the community. And,